Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Jeff with ACSIM. We're getting ready to go back here at Monza. And our first Monza race was not good here in the iRacing Global Challenge Series, driving the Cadillac CTS-V. And this time we got a small field, just 6 cars. Unfortunately, this is just not a very popular combination compared to last week with Okayama. This is just not getting quite the races, but that's alright. It's still fun anyway. I just absolutely love this car. I'll just drive it no matter what. But smaller field isn't such a bad thing either. Maybe we can just get away through turn 1, and it looks like we're gonna have a pretty good race here with the number 2 car. He's, you know, right there with me, so we'll see what happens. Give it a shot. 4 Cadillacs in this, 2 Kias. So, like I said, real small field. Not typical what you get in iRacing. I mean, this was the bare minimum to make it go official, but I don't know. Just not a lot this week in the Cadillac. This track isn't on the schedule for the upcoming 2008 Season 1, or 2018 Season 1 2008. Wow. In the 2018 Season 1, this isn't on the schedule, so not going to see this track again for a while, looks like. And they cycle around.
It's a A-car.
Still glad I bought the track. It's a fun one. I've actually enjoyed practicing here and what little racing I've done so far. But
Get ready.
here we go. Rolling start, 25 minutes. And we get to set the pace this time. And we're going to try to not get run over. Into turn 1.
Green, green, green.
And if you saw my last video, we had like 19 cars. And I got absolutely clobbered right here going into turn 1. And so we're already doing better. I did recover in that one to, I think I got 9th. I don't actually remember now. So it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Still got a little something out of it. I actually lost iRating and SR, but decent finish, I guess. For those that don't know, SR is your safety rating on iRacing. Every time you go off track, have a car contact, whatever, it affects your safety rating. That's based on your CPI, which is corners per incident. And so every time you make a clean corner, your rating goes up. Every time you have an incident, it goes down, and kind of averages out to give you a license to what cars you can drive. Interesting system. It seems to keep some of the troublemakers down in the rookie classes and keeps them from getting up the ladder. It might not seem like it if you get on iRacing. If you're new to it and you join, it might seem fairly easy, but trust me, there are people that are like stuck in the rookie classes complaining that they can't get up out of this rookie class because they constantly crash into everything. So just going to talk a little bit as we go on here. It looks like we're starting to pull away. I wanted to talk about next week with iRacing's Week 13 coming up. Hold on, I got to really focus on this corner here. This car it's really good on the brakes. But if you're turning when you're on the brakes, they can jump on you. So you kind of need to be like straight on the throttle and straight on the brakes. But anyway, with iRacing's Week 13 coming up, not sure what's going to be available for official sessions yet. I might jump into some of the like fun events that they do, try some of those races. I'd like to keep, you know, working towards moving up. So if they have an official series that's going on, we'll probably do a little bit of that as well. But hopefully they got a nice, fun, relaxing combination that we can just jump in and goof around in. And probably going to be doing some, you know, videos of the rally cross next week. I'm sure that's going to be just insanely popular. Everybody's going to be running rally cross. I think that's due to drop on Tuesday. And so I'm really excited at that. We're going to get the Volkswagen Beetle and a Ford Fiesta. And I can't believe I just said I'm excited for a Volkswagen Beetle. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then obviously the dirt midget's coming out with Knoxville, and it looks like we're also going to get a dirt version of the Oxford Plains Speedway, which I think is going to be an awesome little track for the legends and the midgets. And so really excited for that one as well. And obviously Knoxville is just, if you're not familiar with dirt racing, that's like the crown jewel of dirt racing right there with the Knoxville Nationals. A lot of good stuff coming up from iRacing really soon. Oh boy. Did I blow that corner? I gotta give some time back here because it says I cut the course, even though obviously didn't help me out too much, right? So we just let the second place car get right back in this one. I guess I gotta spend less time thinking about next week and more time thinking about this race right now. But yeah, iRacing hasn't released a lot of information about what week 13 is going to look like just yet, so I wish I could tell you. Don't really know what I'm going to be racing yet. And then obviously week 1, the schedule is out, and there's some really good options for week 1. I'm looking forward to getting back into the roof. It's going to like one of my favorite road courses, Laguna Seca, and I'm probably going to race the hell out of that, honestly. Love that track so much. Laguna Seca was being run this week in the MX-5, but not a big fan of running the rookie car. I mean, obviously, in the production challenge is kind of a different thing to me because it's advanced rookie and it's mostly A and B and C licensed drivers racing it, not a lot of rookies. Just don't like the idea of running just straight against rookies all the time. Plus the field sizes are really small. It's maximum 12 cars, and to me that's just not that entertaining. So I'm trying to gap this guy again. I had gotten quite a bit of distance on him. He's now gotten back to me. I'm trying to take care of the tires. You know, it's so easy with this car to just burn the tires off of it just by sliding it around too much. Want to be easy back to the throttle. Don't just stamp on the pedal like a lot of these other rookie cars where you can just mash the throttle. Gotta really ease into it. And if you're just picking up this car and really try to ease into the throttle, you'll see your lap times. You know, you'll think you'll just want to mash it off the corner, but watch your lap times. They'll start going down the more you ease on and off the pedal. Obviously, I'm not one of the fastest guys in this car, but definitely been holding my own and learning a little bit here and there. Every time I race this car, I feel like I get a little better. I think that's one of the big issues with iRacing right now is a lot of guys practice and practice and practice, and they never race the races. And I understand not wanting to ruin races for other people and be involved in incidents and watch your SR go down, but once you feel comfortable enough to keep it on the track, the only way you're going to get any faster or any better is just running races with other people. I mean, you can learn so much more racing side by side with somebody else and following them and running their line than you ever will running lap after lap by yourself. I mean, sometimes you just got to be like thrown to the fire, you know, thrown to the wolves, and just try to sink or swim. And obviously I say that if you can keep the car on the track. If you're just going to keep going off every corner, that's not going to help anybody. So this guy is not falling now. He's hanging with me right now. About 1 second behind. And now we got lap traffic coming up, which will be interesting. So the Kias actually don't handle these corners too bad. They do pretty good through there. They just lack the straightaway speed. I mean, you can see just how fast we went by them. So you gotta be a little careful with those guys just to make sure you don't run square into the back of them. You see, he gained a ton there on the entry of the corner. Didn't look like he was able to get through the corners. Maybe he just overshot it a little bit. Gonna kill his exit speed. This track is all about your corner exit speed. Long, long straightaways, so you want to make sure you're getting off the corners as quick as possible, not killing any momentum. Anytime you're spinning the tires or sideways on the exit of the corner, you're just killing time. See, a straightaway like that, you know, I got it through there pretty well, and even if it's 1/10 or 2 every single lap, that's a lot. That's an easy corner to overdo. I mean, I try to just keep it on the curb in there. You don't have to get on the curb, but keep it kind of pinned to the curb. And then once that curb turns into a white line, I start to pick up the throttle there. You want to try to make that one big straightaway if you can. Oh man, I did it again. I locked up again. This time it's gonna hurt us.
Time to slow down and give up the time gain.
4, 3, 2, 1. He's gonna get around us. But that's alright. I'm definitely faster. I can get back line. We got 13 minutes. Don't panic. Let's see how he does out front. It's a whole different ballgame when you're out front compared to chasing somebody. Woo! Hell yeah. Holding on to it. And see, I just pulled it right there and then started to pick up the throttle. Nice and smooth off that corner because you want this long straightaway. You want to have all this speed ready.
Good job. The next car is over here.
I'll back off just a little bit earlier. See what he does here. Since I haven't followed him yet, I don't really know what his brake markers are. Get kind of an idea where he likes to brake for the corner. Next time I can be a little tighter on him.
You got one on your right. Stay left. All clear. All clear.
There we go. Back to the lead. Alright, I'll keep it on the track this time, I think. Looks like his car might be like slowing down a little bit more than mine is right now, and maybe he's a little harder on the tires. And hard to believe the way I've been locking up the front tires, but you never know. Those lockups will hurt your tire wear. You'll see it take a little bit off the tire wear.
There you go, man. I believe it.
This has been my trouble spot right here. This turn one. Every once in a while it gets me.
You got one on your
Ooh,
right.
where are you going?
Go right. Keep left.
Holy crap,
Clear
man.
on the right.
No worries, Jesse. It happens, man. I've overran that corner a couple times already. At least he was pretty cool about it. I mean, he instantly was like, sorry. Yeah, that's an interesting one. You could run that corner right 100 times and then mess it up. It's tough. Let's see where the Kia's going. A little late back to the throttle there. But we got time now. That really killed that guy's lap. He's like 4.6 behind now. Kind of just having fun with this one. I mean, it counts. It's an official race, but you know, after the week I've had with that first Monza race we did, I had just, ooh, I forgot third gear. Just trying to have some fun with this. Eight minutes. And you can see the times are starting to slow down, and that's a lot of the tire wear. This car really falls off. The Kia as well. I've done a couple races in the Kia last week, just trying to fill it out. And I was trying to get a race because I did that one race and there was nobody in it, and I wanted to get one with at least a couple of Kias in it. Just could never find one. But that car as well, I mean, times will fall off 3-4 seconds at the end. Maybe this this track hasn't been as hard on the tires as Okayama was. I was seeing like 3 to 4 seconds of fall off at the end of a race at Okayama. Looks like it's going to be like about 2, maybe 2.5 seconds here. A lot more straightaway. Here we come up another Kia. Be nice and easy passing this guy. He's going to give me the room on the inside. Wasn't the ideal way to enter that corner. A little slow, but better safe than sorry. At this point, I got a big lead. You just hear how amazing this car sounds. The sound on this car is just badass. iRacing did such a good job with the sound. One of my favorite cars right now. Saw a lot of big news out of iRacing as far as future content. Obviously, we knew the LMP2 cars were coming, but it sounds like we might also get a Daytona prototype, and then also a new GTE car. And some people are speculating that's going to be the Porsche GTE. That'd be a pretty cool car. Obviously, with iRacing having like a license with GM, the Cadillac prototype seems most likely, would be my guess, for the Daytona prototype, which is basically the IMSA equivalent of a LMP2 car, and it's an LMP2 chassis. It just has a badged nose, and it's a like non-spec nose that IMSA approves for the manufacturers. And they also get to run their engine as opposed to the spec LMP2 engine. But you can also run a full LMP2 car in IMSA as well if you're not associated with any kind of manufacturer. All the privateers can run just a basic LMP2. Really excited for the upcoming IMSA season. I've been wanting to go to Daytona. I don't think I'm going to make it this year, but if you're in the area, this is the year to go. It's going to be one hell of a Rolex 24 this year. Looking like there could be like at least 20 prototypes on the grid, which would be really awesome. I've heard some people saying like as many as like 25. Really stellar driving lineup. A lot of teams going out and getting high, like really high skilled drivers out of the World Endurance Championship, and even F1. Like Fernando Alonso is going to drive a prototype at Daytona. I think Lance Stroll is also going to run a prototype, so it's going to be a really awesome field of drivers. see what we got for time. 1 minute 57 seconds. So 2 to go. So I stretched the lead out to 13. I think that guy had some issues because I gained a lot in 1 lap. So he must have went off, or maybe got a cutting penalty or something. I'm not sure. But really stretched it out now. Kind of going a little more conservative at this point. No reason to really push it too hard right now. 58 seconds, so it looks like I might get another lap. Let's see. Hoping it's gonna give the white flag here, but it might make me go around one more time. We got a yellow. That's not helpful. There we go, white flag, 1 to go. Alright, well, we're on the home stretch here. Barring anything really stupid, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and get the win here. Not the best field. Wish we had a little more cars. But it's better than nothing. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Do me a favor, give this video a like. And I will be back with more as soon as possible. Hopefully we can get some more cars here at Monza and we can try this again with a big field. But for now, I will see you guys later. Thanks for checking out my channel and keep checking back. Lots of more racing to come, especially that rallycross. It's going to be awesome. See you guys later.
Good job, man. Come on. There you go, man. We did it. Too bad it wasn't for $1 million.